Beep, 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 beep. Hello and welcome to the Court of the EDI Jester. How are we all? I hope everybody is well. I've been up all night, so if I look a bit ragged, it's because I've been up all night. I've found an important article. To many, it wouldn't seem important at all, but I hope that I can, in some way, get you to understand that I think this is important. Maybe you can give me your comments. So first of all, if you could like this video, I'd be really grateful, and then subscribe. That's the most important thing there. And also become a warrior teacher, buy me a coffee, send me some PayPal, whatever the hell you want to do. It'd be great if you could help me out, please. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, let's crack straight on, because this comes from fortune.com, okay, the website, and it's about what are called the ESGs. Those of you unfamiliar with that, this may well be revealing for you. So BlackRock and Vanguard were once ESG's biggest proponents. Now they seem to be reversing course. Finance giants BlackRock and Vanguard seem to be changing their approach to environmental, social and governance investment, which is ESG, strategies, increasingly rejecting shareholder proposals that focus on environmental and social issues. Vanguard Group says it has only approved 2% of the environmental and social resolutions brought by shareholders in 2023, down from 12% last year, joining BlackRock in rejecting a significant number of climate and social items. Now, are you beginning to see it just from the small amount that I've given you already? Can you see here that what we're talking about is all this crap about, companies being involved in social justice and critical social justice? So in fact, it's gone down to 2% from 12%. I'm taking that as a win, folks, all right? We didn't cause it, sadly, but I'm taking it as a win. So the firm's strong support of ESG investing in recent years has led some financial advisory firms and a segment of the public to question whether financial institutions should concentrate on financial performance rather than other considerations. Do you think? Should a business be doing business? Or should it fanny about with nonsense from social justice warrior lunatics like, what's your pronouns, have your badge on? I think this is significant in the grander scheme of things if they stop to accept these kind of investments, but let's try to understand for a moment why they've done so. They have both BlackRock and Vanguard have a reputation for backing these ESG initiatives, yet it's worth asking if this commitment was ever about ideology or simply a response to market demand. That's interesting, isn't it? Was there a deliberate attempt to influence through ideologies the financial markets, or was it actually just, hang on a minute, this seems to be a public demand, let's give it a go? And they've now got to the point where they've gone, who said this was a public demand? I did. My office. Now. And realised that they've got themselves involved in gobblers, which is what I hope is true. I want it to be true. More than the idea that there was some nefarious reasoning behind it, that it was actually a mistake at the top. Please bring that on. With recent statements from BlackRock CEO Larry Fink indicating a moving away from controversial ESG terminology and a reported loss of approximately $4 billion in managed assets tied to ESG backlash. It's clear that they're feeling some heat. Though the loss may seem trivial for a company with over $9 trillion in assets under management, it's far from pocket change. The reconsideration by these two financial titans of their ESG commitments comes amidst increased attention from state-level financial authorities. Officials have questioned state-level financial authorities, like the FSA, the Financial Services Authority, those sort of people, these sort of governing bodies, if you will, a GMC for the money man, a GMC for the bean counters, right? Okay. So officials have questioned whether financial investment strategies should intersect so closely. This is glorious. So closely with environmental, social and governance criteria. In other words, critical social justice. Yeah. Hey. Off we go. It appears these strategic shifts are being driven by a combination of public backlash and a focus on their bottom line. Good. You should never let people in that focus on their bottom at all. So yeah, it does. This appears to be good news. What do you think? Let me know in the comments downstairs. As an investor, your primary concern is the performance of your portfolio. I would say that that's fairly straightforward. As a business, you're primarily interested in whether or not you're going to make money. Any factor that introduces increased volatility, right? So i.e., rocking the markets, making it possible that you might lose money. Increased volatility or lowers returns is something to be wary of. ESG, despite its intended social and environmental benefits, right? No, they're not. It's gradually being revealed, isn't it? You know, it's gradually being revealed. Despite its intended social and environmental benefits, can add complexity that investors generally prefer to avoid. What you want as an investor is an appropriate risk-based investment strategy, one that is streamlined for delivering robust financial performance. Yeah, who could ask for anything more? Financial institutions serve a critical role in managing clients' portfolios that should remain the central focus. It is of paramount importance that financial organisations stick to their core mission rather than diversify into complex societal debates. This just gets better the more you read it. Gets better the more you read it. Right? So what they're saying is, stop fannying about with nonsense. Think about making some money, because that helps everyone that's invested in you. So, you know, never mind the gusset appropriating trans nutters, right? And don't worry about critical social justice, and don't worry about critical race theory, and stop worrying about whiteness, and stop decolonising your own bed end, and make some damn money. So the market's going, no, toxic. It's toxic. BlackRock and Vanguard are up here in this one. So the market up here, right at the top. The market right at the top is going, yeah, this shit's toxic. Let's get it going. I don't know why, but for some reason I've got James Lindsay. I can see James Lindsay in my head doing a little sort of victory dance. Yay, yeah, we're seeing some movement. So this is, I think, not insignificant. Let me know again in the comments. I don't think it's insignificant. I think it's very significant. While it may appear that BlackRock, Vanguard, and similar firms are shifting their attention towards traditional financial performance metrics, i.e., making money, it's still crucial to observe their actions carefully because they are industry leaders. Transparency is essential to ensure these major players are genuinely committed to the primary need of their investors to focus on maximising the returns and growth of their clients' portfolio. I.e., it's important to make sure they do their damn job and stop farting about in CSJW land. As industry leaders often set the trend, their actions may well indicate a broader shift in focus back to core financial strategies. Major financial firms have adopted ESG to keep up with the times, but they also saw it as an opportunity to make lots of money. We can be cautiously optimistic that BlackRock and Vanguard are reverting to what they do best, optimizing client investment for financial growth. And this comes from Bob Rubin, the founder and president of Rubin Wealth Management. You know, the money men step in and go, just hold on a second, where exactly is that 4 billion gone? Where's the 4 billion? We spent it on various bits of nonsense, and we invested in projects that were about social justice, and okay, who authorised that? I did, in my office, now. I'm overstretching, right? I'm being hyperbolic because I want a reckoning, and I know you want a reckoning. And it would be fun to see a bloodbath in the financial institutions as they ejected people like, you know, Bud Light did with that execrable woman who thought that it was a good idea to appeal to wibbling transgender nudes. So I say, if they're going to have a financial meltdown, not a financial one, but one where they go, okay, hang on a minute, we've backed the wrong horse, you know, and the horse is sort of limping towards the line 2 days after every other horse is finished. And the EDR department is still going, yeah, but it's important that we're inclusive. It's just glorious. So I think it's possibly, this is important, right? But you let me know. In the Dubris, do the usual. Come on, Warren teacher. Come on, we need you. We need you. Be alert. This country needs alerts. I'll see you later. Have a great day.